The Cashmere Bulldogs were locked into a low-scoring, high-defense affair on Saturday night at Wenatchee High School against the Mount Baker Mountaineers. And in the end, Cami Kanishka found a way to get Cashmere over the top. Abby Johnson sank a final free throw, and 36-34 the final in front of a packed house at Wenatchee High School. The Cashmere Bulldogs advanced to the quarterfinals of the state 1A tournament. Kanishka says that she wasn't the primary option on that final play.
I was an option, yes. We ran a play, it was for Abby, but our coach said if that doesn't work, just get it to one of the shooters in the corner and they'll knock it down. So.
Abby Johnson took a lot of pride in the defense the Cashmere played against Mount Baker.
Girls were taking great shots. They were great looks. Sometimes the ball doesn't go through the hoop, but we got back on defense, and defense kept us in the game tonight for sure.
It was a tough shooting night for the Bulldogs as they scored just 36 points, their lowest output of the season. Haley Van Lith, the freshman, finished with a total of 8 points on the night, and she said that, despite the tough shooting, you got to keep going after it.
I think in the beginning we came out and we were letting the crowd affect us instead of just focusing on our game, and we weren't hitting our shots, which wasn't helping, and I don't think we felt comfortable driving into the paint yet, and I think that's what the difference was in the first half. And we still came out in the second half and we didn't hit shots still, but we took better shots and we got them all moving, and I think that's what made the difference.
For head coach Brent Darnell, there were a lot of prideful moments in an outcome like this.
A great learning and teaching lesson for our girls about how we stress the importance of good defense all year long and rebounding, and it'll keep you in games. And tonight was a perfect example about playing good defense and doing the best job you can rebounding and keep you in the game. So Cami, she knows she didn't shoot the ball well. A lot of girls didn't, but she made the most important shot, which was the last one, and that's all that matters. So I'm proud of our girls. Their effort was great. But yeah, we just have to survive, advance, move on to the next game right now.
Darnell talks about the timeout prior to that final play and the feed to Cami Kanishka, saying it all started with the person who had the ball first.
Cami was an option on the play. I thought early in the game we got a couple good looks down low when we got the baseline out of bounds because of the zone flattening it out, and we had some divers. So we were sending some divers through with Haley and Abby, who obviously draw a lot of attention. And that's the key to that play is they got to give something up, either, especially if they're in zone. They got to give up. They're going to give up a layup to Haley or Abby, or they're going to give up a three. And I thought Sid made an unbelievable read, and she made the right read. Cami was not number one. Cami was option number 3. And Haley went through her progressions, or Sid went through her progressions and saw Haley was covered up. Abby's covered up. That means one girl's open, Cami. And she looked right to the corner, hit Cami, and Cami did the right thing, just catch and shoot. So kind of like a quarterback that drops back and Tom Brady goes through his progressions. Sid was Tom Brady there for about 3 seconds, and super proud of her. She's another great kid that deserves a lot of credit for making the right pass. Everybody talks about Cami's shot, but if Sid doesn't deliver that on time, on target, Cami doesn't get that shot off. So Sid deserves some credit too.
So Cashmere gets the victory, 36-34 the final over Mount Baker. They get a first-round bye at the state tournament and will play on Thursday. From Wenatchee High School, I'm Granstrom for NCWLIFE Channel Sports.